Hi everybody, my name is Ilana and I chose the moderated task test in person. I want to practice the experience of having structured search objectives with several test participants present at a time so I can observe in real time what is happening when they try to complete tasks. This will help determine if users are following the intended path or if their chosen path is equally successful. It will also show me what other elements of my website are or are not successful and why. As you can see, I chose to use my WordPress site. This is a site that um, I chose to create when I went to New Zealand. I wanted to make a document showing all of my experiences from that trip that lasted 2 months. And now that I look back at it, I think it's a pretty good resource for knowing what to expect when you're traveling, specifically to New Zealand. And uh, and the people and their national identity and how to get it from one place to another, especially when you don't have a car, which I did not. Uh, some folks traveling uh, for a year or more in New Zealand chose to purchase a car while they were there and travel, but it just was not feasible for me at that time. So the page has, the website has several different options. Up here you'll see in the top left, you can go to pages, you can go to contact and home. This was pretty useful for people who wanted to contact me when I didn't have access to like a functional cell phone. And not very many people used it, unfortunately, but I did get a couple of messages while I was gone. Home will show you what the intent of my trip was, what I knew at that time, and what I was hoping to gain. And if you go down to Traveling New Zealand blog, you'll see the different areas where I went to, as well as like kind of a description of the country and my planning process for going. So if I click on Kaikoui, which is the first place that I went to, you'll see like there was a photo from the local newspaper there, and I added a lot of photography, not professional, like just my snapshots of the area. My hosts were really sweet and they were willing to take me to different places to see their neck of the woods in New Zealand. Uh, and when you scroll through, there are uh, different panels of slideshows for photos, as well as descriptions of what's being shown. Okay, so that's the site, and the user that I've chosen for the first test be a man in his early 30s who I know. So my user who will engage in the first deployment of testing is a public library patron interested in travel. He is in his early 30s and looking for specific experiences of travel to guide where he will go on his next excursion. Then my plan of action for implementation is going to include a front-loaded discussion with my participant describing the context of the website and the objectives of the test. To begin, I will explain. I am an MLIS student creating a prototype website for public libraries to use at the reference desk. I am testing this site to see whether it serves the intended information purpose. To be clear, I am testing the functionality of the site and not your capabilities. This site has not been used yet at the local public library. So I'm hoping to find problems by seeing how people use the site. If you get stuck or get unexpected feedback, don't worry. Any problems you find will help me fix the site. Please say whatever comes to mind while using this site. This will help me understand your experience while you are navigating and will help me improve the site. With your permission, I would like to make a confidential recording of your interaction with the WordPress instance that will help me diagnose problems and make improvements. I will then provide several tasks and explain that he can ask questions, though I may not always be able to respond. Next, I will provide a URL to the website for the participant to enter into the web browser to begin the test. The tasks are: A, when scrolling through the site, what service do you think the site offers? B, find the home page, contact page, and blog categories. C, find travel information that you would deem useful for planning an overseas excursion. D, find the follow link. E, use the keyword search. Are you able to use this to locate information you find relevant to the purpose of the website? And finally, at the end of the test, I will thank my participant for providing useful information that will help me improve the site and wish him a lovely day. So that is my site and my usability testing method and my test participant. And I look forward to hearing everybody else's plans for their websites and seeing the websites that they have created. Thank you, everybody.